Hi, I'm Jeremy from Revive Cafes. I want to share one of my favourite breakfast recipes with you today. In fact, this recipe is probably the one that, from my cookbooks, that people come up to me most often and say, this recipe has changed my life. So I'm going to share with you this recipe, which is Birchur Muesli, or you can also sometimes call it Swiss Muesli. So to start with, we're going to have a bowl, and we're going to put in 1 cup of oats. Now these are just normal fine oats or oatmeal. If you've got the jumbo oats or the bigger ones, then that'll be fine also. It just has a bit of a different texture. The next recipe is some orange juice. So ideally you can use freshly squeezed orange juice, but if you want to, some other packet varieties can be fine. Our next ingredient is some rice milk. Now you can use almond milk or soy milk, whatever your favourite milk is. I'm going to put half a cup in here. This will give it some nice creaminess. And one of the best ingredients for this is almonds. But what we're going to do with the almonds, we're actually going to grind them up. We're going to grind 1/4 cup of almonds up. And what I'm using here is a coffee grinder. And believe me, this grinder has never been used for coffee, only for nuts. So I've got about 1/4 cup of almonds there. Now you can buy almonds pre-ground. They tend to go off a little bit, so it always is good if you can freshly grind them yourself. You can also grind in a Magimix or that kind of a blender as well. So I'm just going to grind this. Now one thing with almonds is they generally tend to get stuck in the coffee blender. So what I do, a little trick, I actually hold them upside down and just let them fall gently into the coffee grinder. There we go. Here we have 1/4 cup of ground nuts. And they're not 100% completely ground. A few little bits of almonds that aren't ground are actually quite nice, so we'll put that in as well. And that'll just help the mixture thicken up really nicely and give it a beautiful texture. Grated apple is the next ingredient. And this adds a nice freshness. So we're going to grate an apple just using a normal box grater. You could use your Magimix or food processor to grate if you want, but for one apple it's probably easier just to use a hand grater. So the good thing about this breakfast is it contains everything you need to start your day. You've got your protein from the nuts, carbohydrates from the oats, you've got your enzymes from the vitamins from the apple, and you've also got lots of yummy stuff in there. Just wash my hands. So now we're going to stir it around. Also, we need some sultanas, so we're going to add 1/4 cup of sultanas. And sultanas start out a little bit kind of hard, but when they kind of soak up all that juice and milk, they become really nice and plump and juicy. So what we're going to do, we're going to mix this up and we're going to put it in the fridge overnight. And the plan is that if you want to structure your lives and plan, you can do this every night and wake up in the morning and you've got this beautiful breakfast ready to go with no hassles. So there we go. So I'm just going to put a plate or some cling wrap on top. We'll put it in the fridge and we'll come back and see what it's like tomorrow morning. Okay, the Birchur Muesli has had time to all those flavours to mingle and go soft in the fridge. So we're going to pull it out and see what it's like. So here we go, it's all lovely and mushy and beautiful. So all we have to do in the morning is just spoon it into the bowl and then garnish it with some lovely fresh fruit. It's always good to have a banana with your breakfast every morning. So chop a banana up. I've got some more fresh fruit there. I've got some fresh blueberries that are in season at the moment, so sprinkle some of them over. Some fresh strawberries are always really nice. And again, you don't always have to use exotic fruit like this, but if it's in season, give it a go. But there's normally plenty of good fruit options available. So some strawberries. I quite often like a bit of beet pollen on my cereal as a bit of an option, just a bit of extra energy. And top it off with some pumpkin seeds and a few sliced almonds, just to give it some lovely interesting texture. So there is Birchur Muesli for you. This is the most amazing breakfast you can have. It's got everything you need to start your day. You've got carbohydrates from the rolled oats. You've got fantastic enzymes and all the vitamins from the bananas, strawberries, blueberries and apple. You've got great protein and fats from the nuts and the bee pollen. It's just the most amazing way to start your day. And if you start your day with a great breakfast, your day will go amazingly. You won't feel hungry, you won't feel tired, your metabolism will be started, and it's just a great way to live life. So make sure you give it a go. All it takes is a little bit of preparation the night before, and wake up in the morning, you've got a breakfast you can put together in a couple of minutes, so there's no excuse for not having breakfast. Give it a go, it could transform your life.